Hello everyone, how's it going? Oh god, it's been a day. As you can see, things have happened since we've last been here. Yeah, I had a big issue with my recording software. Sadly, my audio was all fucked up. There wasn't really anything I could do about it. That's a real shame. I basically recorded roughly 2 hours of material that was deep sixed in one go. So, we're back now. Hopefully everything is fine. As you can see, a lot has happened. What has happened? Let me do the rundown. First of all, supply depot. We finally built a supply depot. The appraiser will be happy to identify all the strange things you find on the road and pass them on to the people who need them the most. Unlocks the supply feature. From now on, you'll begin to find useful artifacts for your people. Unlocks the ability to craft items if you have the necessary buildings, and unlocks the ruins card. So that was one of the first things we got. So we now have supply. So this did work. We found this sturdy stool. A bit more comfortable and easier to carry than a simple log, also looks a bit nicer. Can help you reach the top shelf if such a need arises. 0.2 HP regeneration per second if you already have it. So this is the thing. I don't know exactly how this works. Kind of at all, honestly. But there it is. We found that. We also found a table and another thing and then died. It was like a silver pendant. So unfortunately, that death seems to have removed those from us, which is a bummer. This crafting thing, haven't messed with it yet. Honestly, I don't have an effing clue how this works. And we unlocked the encyclopedia. And the encyclopedia gives us a little information about, not really more about cards. Like, these are kind of the same information you get when you look at them within, the game proper as it's running, when you're, during a run. But the one thing that is helpful is it does tell you sort of what the individual cards are. Like, these are road cards. They go on the road. Road side means they go on the side of the road. Landscape is its own category. So we used the river last time, not because we've unlocked it, but because we had something that gave us random cards, which is also the first time we saw the forest. And then we've unlocked the forest and thicket cards, in addition to the sand dunes and desert cards. Let's see, we got the forest cards here with this forest tile, which we built. What else did we get? The Intel Center, which is what unlocked the encyclopedia. It unlocked the desert and sand dunes cards, and the ability to add gold cards to the deck, although I don't think we currently have any gold cards unlocked. Most of the things that unlock gold cards seem to be town infrastructure that you build when you have the Intel Center. But since we didn't have the Intel Center, I figured we'd do that first. And we also got a watchtower. You can forget many things when leaving the camp, but you won't forget the arrows fired from here. You get one crossbowman, which will help you from each tower in battles on tiles adjacent to the campfire. Only applies to battles with normal enemies. You'll have to deal with the bosses yourself, and you can build up to 4 of them. So I don't quite know how this works. We haven't tried it yet. We built it as we quit. And what else? This. A mud hut. Hovel made of sticks and mud. Has only one person. Every resident brings you closer to victory. Build more houses. You can give residents furniture or food to store. Not really sure how this works. Can't upgrade it, but I think it just gives you more of these supply spaces, I think is how that works. And these seem to be permanent bonuses that will stack. So yes. We didn't see anything major in the sense that we still have not spawned this boss. It didn't happen. We did build out a new deck here, so we dropped... actually, I don't think we even dropped anything that we hadn't done already. But we did add a couple of these beneficial cards. So in addition to the rock and meadow cards that we already had, meadow, of course, heals HP at the start of each day, and this gives you more base HP. forest, and of course the associated thicket cards, and desert and sand dunes. The sand dunes will lower enemy HP, and the forest will raise your attack speed. And this cap also seemed to raise. We're now up to 15 cards that we can use. So, yeah, pretty good. So I'm thinking we're going to go back into Expedition 2 and give this another go. I'm afraid it is what it is. We missed the last video, so we're just going to have to start fresh and go from there. I've been using Voice Meter Banana for its compression and noise gate functionality. Frankly, I'm not super happy with it. Don't think it's as good as it was made out to be. And it caused me some problems, so it's a bit of a drag. I haven't been able to find anything that Forest or Thicket do in terms of like matching up with other tiles. So just dropping them here on their own seems fine. It's actually a little bit. Let's see, we've got a village here, so let's pop that over here. Now we are using chrono crystals again. I have determined that they do not stack. The one thing we learned in our last run is that chrono crystals, you can place them on the roadside, but they don't stack. So placing a bunch of them, like 3 here together, would not actually get you like a bonus, say, for meadows, which is what I've been using them for. So we could place one like here, place a meadow above it, and there's no point in placing a meadow here. I mean, you could, but it wouldn't be a blooming meadow unless you placed something, you know, nearby that it could proc off of. Also didn't find anything that sand dunes or deserts do as far as placing them together with each other or number of dunes or deserts placed. So we're kind of just hanging out trying to figure out how that stuff works. We upgraded our herbalist hut, so our healing potions are now stronger. We have a heal that is 6% of HP, and we can get up to 5 of them now. And the sand dunes and deserts reduce the HP of your enemies, which is pretty good. So let's see, we'll put a ruin here next to our cozy camp. That's a new card. The existence of this civilization ended long before the Lich's curse, but its remains can still be of use to you. I honestly can't remember. It was one of the things we built in town that unlocked this card. And it gives a basic random resource shard upon visit and spawns a scorchworm every 2 days. And those are archers, so they are a problem if they are, like, if something were to spawn here that we had to fight and there were worms here, they would be a problem because they would be at their full capacity, whereas if you fight them directly on their tile, they do reduced damage. As I was saying before, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've last been here playing Loop Hero. Had a lot of other stuff to do, sadly. There was a death in the family, which was very sad and unfortunate, of course. Which has taken a lot of our mental and emotional energy lately. And I've also just been doing other stuff. Doing work, playing Monster Hunter Rise lately has been kind of a big one. It's been a lot of fun. There's a new update to Deep Rock Galactic. I have a ton of footage for Deep Rock Galactic that I need to post that I haven't done yet, so hopefully that'll happen soon. We shall see. Okay, boy, we got a lot of these deserts. the desert lowers your creature HP by 0.5%, where the sand dunes do by 1%. So, still pretty good. And these, of course, raise your attack speed. The thicket gives you plus 2%, and the forest gives you plus 1%. So, like, already with these, we've got a plus 9% attack speed. It's pretty handy. And it gives you more beneficial tiles to place here, which increase your map completion. So that's also pretty good. Let's see, this might be good. Regen as opposed to counter, sure, fine, who cares? It's almost kind of good. Hello, this is the crossbowman from our town. Does damage 5 every second. Nice. Well, that's not bad at all. And these guys here are the scorch worms. So they are archers, and they have a 40% chance to flee instead of being killed. Don't know if we've actually seen that happen. Or if I've seen that happen, certainly. We haven't seen it because we haven't been together for this last couple of runs that I did. That's a big fat upgrade, take that, and the shield seems like it's pretty good as well. Okay. As you can see, doing 3x3 square 9 tiles doesn't actually do anything the way it does with rocks, which is what we're building here, of course, to get our mountain peak. And that doesn't appear to be the case with forests and thickets either. So still trying to figure out what their special features are. The deserts, I haven't determined that they do anything other than what they say they do. Whereas these here, I think if you have 10 forest tiles, they spawn a sort of weird pseudo-village where we met the wooden warriors that they spawn. Who we had a nice conversation with. They were like, hey, how's it going? The forest made us because they're fascinated with you. And so we're just like you. And could you cut us down because we're stuck here? And you're like, yeah, sure. But they're like, well, we also had to fight you because the forest is, you know, again, made us in your image and we have to fight. So we don't like you, or we don't dislike you. There's no problem here, but we're just going to have to fight because that's how it is. So it's a very amiable enemy. The wooden warriors, or whatever they were called. I assume we will see some at some point before long. That is going to be a nice fat upgrade. Take that. Okay, we'll just keep building these sand dunes, I guess. Been out of this for quite some time, so unfortunately I've forgotten a lot about Loop Hero. Thankfully, the last couple runs reminded me of, you know, how the game works and some of the stuff that I've forgotten. There's just a lot of games I haven't been able to get to because we've been so busy doing other stuff, which is a bit of a bummer. But it is what it is. Seems that forest and sand dune tiles are probably very good for the treasuries, like building around them to get your big resource bursts, in the sense that they don't have any adjacency bonuses the way like mountains and meadows do. So that's the thing we're gonna play a little more with. start loading these up over here. Actually, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. Do like this. Put some forests here. Oh, hello. We got a new trophy. Do you think we can see here? What is that? Card sharp. Place 1,000 cards. Let's see, what else did we get? Last time we also got practically a job. Embark on your 10th expedition. I honestly thought we had done more than that, but apparently not. And was there anything else? I think that was it. So we can almost polish that off. So I don't actually know if there are any special features of the sand dune, desert, or forest tiles. There could be. I just don't actually know. We haven't determined that yet. Oh, look, we leveled up already. Strong aftertaste. Saw this one on our last game that unfortunately didn't record. 1 plus 1.5 damage for every potion used. That's a pretty good one to get early. It's not retroactive. I figured that out last time. So even though I'd used a ton of potions, I didn't get any like straight damage boost after that. Buckler, every counterattack restores 1.5 times loop HP. That's very good if you have high counterattack, which we currently have very little. And battering ram, the hero rushes into battle head on and his first attack has a 75% chance to stun each enemy for 1 second. This is okay. There's another one that has a 10% chance on every attack. Frankly, I think that one is better, because this is just 75% chance on your first attack. But it's fine for now, we'll take it. Didn't proc there. Okay, there's not much left to do here. There was a stun there, even though it was hard to tell. Okay, another village. Excellent. Put one here. Oh, and here we are. A village? Question mark. A result of the forest's attempts to understand human civilization. Spawns a wooden warrior every 2 days. Appears every 10 forest or thicket tiles. So we're about to see what this dude's all about. We don't get the conversation, but you can see here this wooden warrior has a fair amount of HP, does a reasonable amount of damage, but it has 0 attacks per second. The thing that makes it interesting is that it has a 100% chance to counterattack. And it's got spikes, so anyone directly attacking this creature will receive 16 HP of damage back. And it has a 100% chance to counter. So the more you attack it, the more you kind of attack yourself. Alright, we're just going to use some of these mountain tiles to finish this up. Get our max HP up. I should probably place this as well here. And is there anywhere good for me to place that? Not yet, so I'll hold off. This ring could be okay. It's defense, regen per second. Yeah. Let's see. Another grove out here. Get rid of our scorch worms. So what do we have here? We have damage to all, attack speed and evasion. Sure, I'll take that. And this is defense, increase, counter, and a little bit of regen. Okay, we can put another road lantern, say, here, I guess. poplar grove there. This could be a pretty reasonable upgrade, actually. Damage to all attack speed and counter, sure. Did have a weapon get destroyed by these guys. They have a 5% chance of destroying a hero's item when attacking, which is pretty fucked up. They're not like the toughest enemies or anything, but that 5% chance, which they get when you're playing in Chapter 2 here, is, you know, it's a thing. Even 5% is not 0, and it will happen eventually. And that really put us on the back foot on the last run that we did. He has a lot more HP. I'll take it. Pop this forest down. One. No, not one more. We've already got these, and we already got our first. Whatever this is. A village? Question mark. Let's see here. Put these down. Drop a beacon somewhere. Pretty good. I could get rid of all of these guys if I wanted to, but it's probably not a big deal yet. Maybe for me to place these. I want to place them here. I guess I can. I'm not 100% sure. I think if I place something after I've placed the meadows, that they will become blooming meadows, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So we got a major brouhaha here. These guys are now enraged. But that was fine. Not a big deal. Let's see, if I plot the forest there, it does become a blooming meadow, so that's good. Vampirism. I don't know. I'll just let it ride for now, I guess. This is a little more defense, quite a bit more defense, plus some regen, but we lose the counter. I'll take that for now. So we got a treasury we can put over here. Counter feels a little less. Oh, we got silverware. Small set of cutlery that makes eating much more comfortable. Silverware requires some special treatment, but it's still nice to have it. Some old engraving can still be seen on the dishes, but you can't make anything of it. +2 hero damage against all undead. Not bad, but of course we have to survive to bring this home. Which I didn't do last time, so hopefully we'll survive and bring that back, because that's I think basically a permanent upgrade as you flesh out your town with some of these new items. Okay, another chrono crystal. Let's drop you here and stick a meadow. Let's see. Possible upgrade here. So counter regen. Regen and vampirism. Sure, let's go with that. Hope these guys don't break any other stuff. Looks like they did destroy an item in here. So I guess maybe it's not limited to your equipped items. They can also destroy things that are sitting in your stash. It looks like. So these guys have a wide swing where they hurt each other, which is why I was kind of okay with putting the chrono crystal there. because these wheat fields spawn those, but it seems like they hurt each other if there are multiples of themselves or, you know, other enemies. It's a nice damage boost. Plus attack speed. We lose the counter. I'll take the attack speed increase. We're at 30% right now. Plus 30%, I should say, which is pretty good. Alright, so... let's put that there, I guess. No, I should finish that off. These guys are going to do a fair bit of damage to us. Oh, hello, that is a big boost, isn't it? Definitely take that. Let's see, we got another village. I guess I'll put that here. I can place another grove, why not? Okay, put this last forest here, finish this dude out, that'll get us a gargoyle. Let's see, spawns a gargoyle every 3 days, and I'm going to do Oblivion away those bandits. But we don't have any more risk of our items breaking. Level 6 item, yeah. Oops. Oh boy, look at all these guys. We're undoubtedly going to use, yep, another of those. Which, oh geez, I forgot about my traits menu. So I could get strong aftertaste now to get that extra damage boost, which is what I thought I took in the first place, but of course we didn't. Skilled armor, defense is increased by 1 after every loop. Might actually be reasonably good. And supplies. Hero leaves 10% of his findings in a camp when passing through a campfire tile. I actually want to see how this works. Like with, say, this silverware item. There's obviously no percentage of that. It is just an item, so... Defense 5, counter up. Might take that, actually. 18% vampirism is quite a lot. Oops. And the same defense, except we don't get that extra defense bonus. And maybe I'll leave it. Do another blood grove. Sure, why not? Oh, it looks like we did drop off the silverware. That's what I was curious about. We passed the camp, and it looks like we did drop off that silverware, so that's actually pretty cool. So it's like 10% but rounded up. So if you have something valuable like a chair or table or pendant or silverware, they'll drop it off. Which I assume means even if you die, it doesn't matter. You've at least dropped those things off and they're safe. What, plus 6 here is 23 and some regen? That's an extra 10 defense. It's pretty effing good. I'm going to take that. Plop another desert down. Guess another one of those there and another mountain. Pretty good run so far, all things considered. Let's see. Max HP is a little less, but we get attack speed and vampirism instead of counter. Sure. Our attack speed is plus 42%. I think I got up to plus 55 on the last run I had. Or 56. It was pretty nice. Certainly stacks well with vampirism. Okay, so that would be 26 defense, a drop of 6. No, 7? No. Yes. And instead we get some regen. Whatever. We don't seem like we even need the regen right now, so it's probably better to just stick with the defense stack. A couple of these dudes, they're going to take us down a peg. A lot of damage and a boost from these guys. We'll start building those there. Hopefully we can put something there to maximize our HP per day. How about a forest? Is this new? I don't know that I've ever noticed this. Carnivorous roots devours creatures that become that have less than 50% HP left. The hero will become entangled. Battlefield, 20% chance for all enemies that have a soul to be reborn as ghosts after being killed, and withering. All creatures' HP is lowered by 8%, which I believe is as a result of our desert. That might be new. I don't remember seeing that before. Either that or I just never noticed. New trophy. Bartender refill. What's that? Where are you? In here somewhere. Oops. That was a mistake. Lost my window there for a second. Here we are. Drink 50 potions. Okay. This is probably going to be worth equipping. More regen, attack speed, defense, magic damage. Sure. What about this guy? Woo, that has a lot of extra HP. Don't think it's worth it at this point, though. Our HP hasn't really been an issue. Magic damage and evasion. That's tempting, actually. Some more ruins. We can put those next to the camp, like we did before. And what else is there to do here? A little extra damage, not by much. 1 point and some evasion and vampirism instead of counter. We'll lose a little defense as well. What is our vampirism at? 8%? Maybe let's do a little more. It's not so bad. So I did this wrong. What I should have done... Oh, actually, no, I didn't. That is fine. That is what I wanted, so... Same thing here. We can place a forest or something up there, eventually. So let's see. Will that work? That will work. Okay, fair enough. Less damage by 2 points for counter. Nah. This looks like it'd probably be a good upgrade. Vampirism, defense, and magic damage at a cost of a little attack speed. That's fine. Jeweler's Lens. Yet another trophy. What is that? Jeweler's Lens. Not here. Where is it? I don't see it. Don't see it. Huh, well that's odd. Am I just missing it? Am I totally blind? It's entirely possible. I'm getting older by the day. Huh, yeah, I don't see it anywhere. That's odd. Go figure. Okay, this is potential. Ooh, that is a little bit of a damage increase. It's a magic damage counter and more vampirism. I'll take that, yeah. And this dude right here is less defense, but we get some attack speed and evasion out of it. .24% evasion is not too shabby. Although we can get a boatload more defense and some attack speed out of this. Let's go with that instead. I just want to murder everything real fast. And make good use of that 21% vampirism as well. See, I guess I could put a desert over here. That's not going to hurt anything. Finish that off. See, we do have places to put some wheat fields. That's good. Let's see, we could drop another mountain down. I'm gonna Oblivion away those dudes and... oh, I can't put a emitter there. Never mind. Right, because it can't go by the roadside. That's my bad. But that's okay. Is there any other good place for a meadow to go? I suppose I could do it there and then bloom it with that. And that works. Okay. We might actually be able to spawn the boss this time, which would be exciting enough. I'd be pretty pumped about that. I have been wanting to see what that boss is like. We haven't actually seen it yet. And this would feel like the perfect opportunity, because we're having a pretty damn good run, all things considered. It's a pretty damn good run. Let's see, here feels like a good place to put one of these ruins. And I guess we'll just randomly place these, because it doesn't seem to matter. Haven't yet determined that being adjacent to anything makes a thicket or forest change in any fashion. Yeah, before much longer, we may actually be able to get that boss to spawn, which would be pretty sweet. We need a lot of stable metal, which is good. So we're going to need a boatload of that for our next upgrades. Okay, some cards here. This might actually be good, huh? Less evasion for some attack speed and vampirism at the cost of magic damage. Probably good. Because we got 30% vampirism, so more attack speed, plus 57% now. That's pretty decent. Not sure about these meadows. Is there anywhere that's even like worth placing them? I guess we could just place them around here. Okay, so if we do a desert here, place a meadow there later, possibly a chrono crystal if we pick up another one of those. Okay. Another quest completed. Ooh, hello. Let's see, that is a lot, isn't it? We lose the vampirism. Counter goes up a lot. Attack speed goes up a bit. And some defense. That feels just like a solid upgrade. Let's take it. And there we go. My, my. So many things coming down the pipe here. We lose a bunch of defense, but get attack speed. But no, we actually lose a bunch of that. Regen evasion, I'll just leave it. We're really close to spawning that boss. Really close. I want to give it a go. I think this time we want to see what it is so we know what to prepare for in the future. We may lose all of our material this time. That's entirely possible. But I'd like to know what we're up against. Let's see, where are we? We are right here. Walking this way toward... Where's our camp? It's here. Can't oblivion those guys away, sadly. So this is going to be a really effing rough fight, actually. It's going to be pretty bad. We'll see how that goes. I'm not going to spawn the boss yet. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. I forgot to get another trait. Blade of Dawn. Every morning the hero's sword is filled with sunlight, causing its next attack to deal 2 damage plus 2 times 2. I can speak, really. Times 2 damage to all. Let's see, and this is 10% chance to keep the card after placing its tile. That doesn't help us much. And 0.5 times loop HP for an adjacent roadside tile while passing a tile. That's probably the best for where we're at right now. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a hell of a thing right here, isn't it? Did okay. Did okay. Maybe I should place a roadside lantern here. Keep that down for the next run. The next loop. So that could be nice. Let's see, magic damage, defense, regen. No. Let's see, a lot more magic damage, damage to all, and regen per second. That seems okay. So you can see a bunch of these survived from those last battles. It looks like they die here, but they actually go down. Alright, let's just place these and see if we can get that boss to come up. There it is. Incursion radiates with powerful energy that devours space and time itself. It is time to face the destiny of this world. So I guess we're not going to know what it is until we actually get up there and face it. Let's see, a lot more attack speed on this one, plus some defense. I think that might... Well, I don't want to lose the 11% evasion. So that's at least a chance to evade. Okay, we got smoked ham. What the heck trophy is that for? Or was that not a trophy? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, were these just things that I picked up? They were. Smoked ham, tasty smoked meat. It's always a welcome guest at any table. It heals 5 HP at the start of each day. And the jeweler's lens, multiple lenses with different magnifying abilities, put into a single frame with a varnished handle, allows a jeweler to become even better at what he does. Raises the chance of finding a rare item by 10%. So I don't think these are in effect yet, like right now. I think they're not in effect until we bring them home and slot them into our supply depot items, I believe. So... boy. Well, let's just see what happens here. This is going to be interesting. We might kind of get our ass handed to us. That's a nice ring, though. A bunch of vampirism, some regen, and damage to all. That doesn't actually feel that good over what we have. Because again, I don't really want to lose that evasion. I'd like to at least have the chance to evade, and since nothing else has any evasion on it. Let's see here. Less defense, but more regen per second. Don't want to lose that attack speed though. We've lost a lot of vampirism. We're only down to 9%, so the regen might actually be better to our benefit right now. I don't think we're going to beat the boss. I think we would get very lucky to do that. Oh dear, this is going to suck. Ugh. Just watching that HP just drop. Because of course one of them was a quest target. That was brutal, man. Alright, I'm gonna swap that out, because I do want that vampirism now. See if we can at least hopefully make up a little of this deficit before we get to the boss. I don't think that's gonna happen though. I think we're screwed. I think we are screwed utterly. Yeah, this is bad. We might just barely make it out of this fight. Ugh, God. No, this is rough, dude. This is really rough. Some extra defense, good. Vampirism, good. Damage to all, I guess. Just get that extra defense, try to survive. Yeah. God damn, that was awful. Attack speed 8%. Regen, vampirism. Well, we'll lose that evade, but whatever. Drop that, put that on. That's about all we can do. I don't think we're even going to make it to the boss, guys. I really don't think we're even going to make it to the boss. I think, oh, these guys are going to murder us. Yeah, we're going to die right here. Yep. 30% of resources found, which means we lose the smoke ham and the jeweler's lens. Ugh. Well, that was painful. That was awful, to be honest with you. We did at least get a dinner table and silverware. So that's not nothing. The dinner table, despite its name, you can also have breakfast and lunch on it. Should be cleared after every meal, or at least by the end of the day. +1 times loop HP for passing the campfire. So that's pretty good. Silverware, we already looked at this. It was +2 hero damage against all undead. That counts as jewelry, apparently. Alright, good deal. Now what? Can we build anything? We lost basically all of our resources there, so it wouldn't surprise me if we can't build much of anything. And that is indeed the case. We needed those stable metals, and we lost so many we can't build shit. Except for, of course, the refuge, which would unlock the rogue. Tempted to do that, but I don't really know what the point of unlocking a new class is. Maybe it's just time. Maybe it's time. You know what? Let's do it. Wait, what? Where does this go? This is where it goes. Why can't I build it here? Because that's the campfire. That's housing? Like, what is the deal here? Can I just get out of that? What is this? Farm, the mud hut, and the campfire. So the only place we can build it is over one of these farm tiles, which that's not what I want to do right now. So, could build another farm. Don't really know what the point of farms is. Why do I keep doing that? Shucks. Warehouse adds to the camp's item limit. Alchemist tent, dunno. Bridge, dunno. This river thing will unlock the river card. Don't really know what that does either, though. Crypt will unlock the necromancer, so I'm kind of wanting to do that. I want to unlock something that's going to give us a gold card. So this one does. the arsenal golden card if the Intel Center is built. So the smelter seems really good. Just like a base thing to get. So let's try and see if we can get the stable metals we need. That's going to be 12. So I don't know if we can do that or not. But we can sure try, can't we? Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to take a quick run at Chapter 1. And we're just going to kick the crap out of everything and get some materials so that we can build that. And then from there, hopefully, that'll just give us a mess of resources. That's my plan. Anyway, we'll see if that works out or not. Sorry, I'm gonna bounce out of here for 1 second and check. Okay. Need to just check some work stuff. Make sure all is well. Let's see, put another one of you there. Put a road lantern here. Start dropping some desert and forest, I guess. Actually, that was dumb. I should have put a treasury up first. Now let's see. Any improvements here? That will do. Start doing some blocks over here. Okay, that's a nice upgrade. I like placing these worms, the scorch worms here next to our camp, because that way there's potentially less room for them to interfere with where we normally place enemy spawners, so they don't act as archers, and we get the help of our camp watchtower now as well. So I guess I should put you down maybe here. Could put some chrono crystals up, but no need until I have something to use them with. Okay, that is good. Take that. That yet. Oops. Take that. Try to just run through this fairly quickly since we've done plenty of this before. Don't want to dilly-dally too much for Chapter 1, which should be pretty damn easy for us right now. Probably just blow through this and get a bunch of resources and call it a day. Or at least that is my plan. Okay, looking good. Damage all defense, vampirism, good. Our last meadow there, cash that out. Some more of our rocks here. decent spot for the chrono crystal. I'm going to take a little risk now, and I'm just going to let this play while I run and get a drink. So I will be right back. Ooh, alchemist shelf, that's new. A shelf with slots for vials and reagents, labels for bottles, other mysterious stuff that belonged to the previous owner. +1 to max number of potions. That's really nice. We definitely want to take that back with us, don't we? Alright, let's look at this stuff. SHP, regen, vampirism, sure. Let's see, defense, attack, speed, regen per second, sure. That all seems fine, so I'm gonna let this go. It's the first time I've done that. Oh, right, also this. Blade of Dawn every morning. Double damage, sure. Put this down to 1, and I'm gonna run and let this actually play itself for once, because I rarely actually leave this for more than a couple seconds. And I'll be right back. Wish us luck. And I'm back once more in my squeaky chair. Should be getting a new one soon. Really looking forward to it. It already shipped, should be here on Friday, which is very exciting for me. I haven't had a new chair in a long time. Guess everything was fine in my absence, huh? Geez, we have a lot of meadows. We have a lot of meadows. These wheat fields, which aren't doing us a damn lick of good right now. Okay. But yeah, I got a secret lab chair. I'm not into gaming chairs. I think gaming chairs look really stupid, by and large. They kind of upset me a little bit. Gamer stuff pisses me off. Like, just all these stupid marketing ploys that they try to get people on board, like, oh, you're gonna be a power gamer and drink your fucking gamer juice and sit in your fucking gamer chair. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, please stop. But I have a friend who has one of those chairs. I was recently given a birthday gift to get a new chair, and mine has been in bad shape for quite some time. Really, really bad shape, actually. So, it just kind of seems great. So I decided, you know, what the heck, I'm going to do it. They seem like really quality chairs, made of nice stuff, and they're not too ostentatious. They have a little bit of that, like, race car, you know, bucket seat design, but nothing, like, too bad. So I decided, you know, I'm just going to do it. So I'm excited for when it gets here and I get to actually see what I've gotten myself into, what it really looks like. Oops. There we go. Blood Grove. Sure. So I'll let you guys know if it turns out to be a good thing, despite the fact that I find, you know, gamer-oriented merchandise to be exceedingly irritating. And generally, like, a massive waste of money. But in this case, I'm hopeful that it will be a good purchase. Time will tell, I suppose. We're still only on loop 5 and kind of kicking butt, so that's good. Totally top down in half. Nothing has given us much trouble. You will excuse me, I do need 1 second to check something. Just trying to double check my audio levels with Voice Meter Banana to make sure that things are working. I picked it up on the recommendation of, you know, some random internet article. Apparently a lot of streamers use it for things, and I mean, functionally, it seems like a very nice program. If it were not for these real unfortunate issues that I've come across with it. Where it has done like massive audio distortions that are kind of a major pain in my ass. But aside from that, it's been great. So I'm hoping that I've solved that issue now. But I need to check and make sure that it's not doing the unfortunate thing that it has been doing. Well, I'll say this, our plan to just roll through chapter 1 and murder a ton of dudes and get a bunch of stuff, it's working out like gangbusters, so. Let's see, we've got more and more stuff. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I am pleased at our acquisitions. So we leveled up. Somersault, 35% chance to perform a counterattack during evade. 16% evasion's not terrible. But this is probably the best thing right now, even though we don't really need it. Actually, maybe this is better. Sure. Since defense is not like a major consideration just at the moment. And we also got this exquisite mirror. It's a bit tarnished, but still does a better job than the surface of a lake or a metal plate. The frame is decorated with tiny bolts of lightning. 6% chance to redirect lightning from the storm temple or a magical attack to a random enemy. Interesting. We don't actually have the storm temple card yet. We get that as a result of some upgrade that we haven't bought. I forget which one. Which was it? I don't remember. We were just looking at it, but I have very bad short-term memory. Okay. Actually, that thing where every day you get the double damage attack is against all enemies is pretty good. Actually. I think much better than I thought that was going to turn out to be. Let's see, Meadow here works. I'll save that. Yeah, just that's good. Let's see, at this point, level 8 armor is probably better than just whatever. Maybe this too, even. Jeez. All that attack speed, although we'd lose some of the vampirism and some of the evasion, so maybe not. Maybe not. We throw another beacon down here, that seems fine. And another village, like over here. Well, if nothing else I can say, yes. This is going well enough. And I am pleased about that. So I feel like I've really stalled out on the game. I just haven't made a lot of progress the last few times. Well, that's not true. The last time we came out when the recording did not work properly, Actually made a lot of progress. A lot of the new stuff we're seeing now in this video was a result of that. Unfortunately, it doesn't feel as new because I didn't get to record it, which was a bummer. Or at least, you know, not a usable recording. That was definitely unfortunate. I missed some of those like conversations between the dude and new characters and what have you. Magic damage, damage to all, regen, vampirism. Seems solid. And the excitement of building some of those new buildings, it's less exciting to talk about it than it is to simply do it. So I was a little bummed that that recording didn't work out. Hopefully this one will be fine. We didn't hit any, you know, major milestones, at least as far as like killing a boss or something. I'd be very upset to miss that for the first time. I missed some of those conversations. That'd be a real bummer. Now hopefully all's well. It's probably worth getting all those extra goodies on that. Cost of a little bit of max HP. This guy can't steal from us right now, thankfully. That's very good. Since we're in Chapter 1, not Chapter 2. Is there somewhere good to put this meadow? What is our attack speed? Is plus 35%. That's pretty good. Sure, why not? Another stool. So what did that do? That was 0.2 HP regeneration per second if you already have it. When it says if you already have it, I assume it means if you already have HP regen of some sort. Sure, that seems fine. Battlefield, how about there? Should be able to get the boss out here soon. I haven't been paying very close attention to... I guess we built some stuff around the camp. Can't do much else with it anyway. So that's probably fine. Let's see. Vampirism down, regen up. Attack speed. And magic damage. I don't think I'll actually take that. And if I place this down, we might actually get the boss to spawn? Yep. So we can just walk right into him right now. And oblivion away one of his bonus tiles. Hopefully we can do this. We've got 3 healing potions. I don't know evade at all, actually. That's kind of a bad thing. And this dude's going to be doing extra damage as well. How is it possible? You're still talking? That's right. You hadn't... wait, this conversation, I remember it. I've already killed you. What the hell is happening here? Killed? Me? It's... I see, so that's how it is. I'm just his afterimage, not the original. You have no idea what you've done. And how many times will I have to do this world a favor by slicing you in half? I don't think you're able to comprehend this. I am a part of a self-defense mechanism, a multitude of copies sent to different realities at the moment of death. My destruction cannot be fixed, but in an endless series of attempts, different outcomes are possible. I've defeated you once and I can do it again. Well, let's see if that's actually true. This dude is going to be doing a fair bit of damage, and he attacks very fast, so that's a drag. I didn't think about that when I stuck those next to the thing. I think we're actually just straight fucking die. Well, yep, lost all of these goodies too. Jesus Christ. Now what is this? Oh, I can take everything if I use the skull? I didn't notice that before. Interesting. I'm gonna do that then. Well, it's not tied down. New trophy. Get 5 camp items, okay. Which I think we can use at the supply depot, wherever the hell it was I put that. Here it is. Okay, so we got another stool. I can't use this because it's probably jewelry, so do I want +2 hero damage against all undead? I guess that's better than this right now. And this goes here as well, so +1 to max number of potions. I thought it was +2. Wasn't it? No, it's not. Oops. There we go. I don't know why I want these in a particular order, but I do. And the table was +1 times loop HP for passing the campfire. So these are all like very small, cumulative sort of updates. Or upgrades to our base character. We could upgrade the watchtower. Increases the tower's crossbowman strength. Area of effect is increased by 1 tile from the campfire. That's not bad, actually. And the item slots go up. That's actually not bad. But I don't think that's going to be the thing. Unfortunately, I don't think we can build anything yet. Not the smelter. Because, like morons, we did get to keep our stuff because we used that skull or whatever. That might have been a mistake. Maybe that's the thing you were supposed to save for like some really special thing. I don't know, but increases. Ooh, war camp. Increases the hero strength by 4%. Unlocks the outpost card. An obstacle horse with training dummies and a grumpy old war veteran. Enough to make you live a little bit longer in battle. Well, since we can't build the other thing, let's build this. I beg your pardon, sir. Could you take a step toward the staging grounds? A bit closer. Great. Thank you, sir. Now get in line. I'll teach you how to fight properly, rookie. We'll work you to the ground. Tell your soul out to free up some space for muscle if it need to be. Some might call it torture, but I call it effective education. Sweet. So that's just a base strength upgrade. Not bad. Okay, but now we're down to like way less stable metal. Unfortunately, but we at least have a new card, the Outpost. Soldiers from this outpost are always glad to help a traveler. Not for free, though. Spawns an assistant on the adjacent tiles. All yellow and orange items dropped in the battle will be spent as payment for his work. Huh, well that's a hell of a risk-reward type thing, isn't it? You get the benefit, but then you potentially lose out on the reward. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we have to try it, right? I'm gonna dump the chrono crystals and give this a try. Alright, let's do this again. Not that I wanted to be back here doing chapter 1 again, but clearly struggling at the higher level, so do the lower level until I feel like we've got enough. So, spawns and adjacent to... Okay. So you get the most benefit from a curve like that. Interesting. Now, do you get that for a boss fight? It doesn't say that you don't. It doesn't say that you don't. So, let's see how that works. I'm curious. Let's see, more battlefield here. Okay, there's our buddy. Guard. Does roughly 10 damage. A little over every second. Not bad. I wonder if you get that for a boss fight. Specifically, the Watchtower guard archer dude doesn't give you assistance with the boss. But that specifically mentions that it doesn't, whereas this does not say so. But might be okay. That's what? Yellow and orange items dropped in battle will be spent as a payment for his reward. Yeah, interesting. Okay. I got better weapons soon. Yeah, maybe that's good, huh? Feels like it hamstrings you a bit. Okay, that's good. village there. A lot of mountains. Oh, well, so, okay, at least we know when we lose out on that now. It actually shows it to you outright, so that's good. Let's see, another blood grove, why not? We have 6 potions. That alone is pretty damn good. Doing decent damage for loop 4. Oops, and I forgot this. Treasure Hunter, 5% chance for chest. That's always a good one. I think I'm actually going to go for that. I do like to have that. Just give you that much more opportunity for some good shit. And lost out on an armor there. And a ring there, it looks like. But we still got one here. Oops, that's a shield. Nice weapon. So yeah, it was sad that we ended up dying on that last one. I didn't realize how the mechanics were going to work with the boss. Didn't even occur to me what I was doing to myself by placing the scorch worms right next to the camp. This time I've done it on the other side so that we'll fight them first before we get to the boss, if indeed that happens. So that should be alright. And we'll see if our guard will join us on the boss. I'm assuming so, but we'll see. So you definitely want to make sure not to put these battlefields in a position where your guards are going to steal the items you potentially get from that. That would definitely suck. Well, more damage? Sure, I'll just go for it. Boy, that's a lot of evasion. Got a lot of these mountains I'd like to use. Keep waiting on rocks, but might be to the point where I just need to start using them. Want to make sure you give yourself enough, headroom that you get your healing as you go. Let's see. Magic damage, damage all, attack speed. Yeah, sure. Oops. Had it paused. Lost a ring there. See another ruins. Level 7 item, nice damage. And this is probably a nice upgrade here for the shield. I'm not really looking at any of this too closely. Oh, I didn't even see that we got this oak bed. It's the oak bed, heavy, sturdy, and old. Sleeping on it is very comfortable. Be careful not to wake everybody in the house with its loud squeaking. Plus 1% HP for passing the campfire, but max HP is lowered by 2% from the base amount. Now that's weird. Interesting. And shoe nails. A handful of small nails for fixing soles and small heels. You better wrap them in a piece of fabric if you want to take them with you. Attackers receive 1 damage after every hit, so it's thorns, okay? What the hell was that noise? Seriously, what the hell was that? Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, I would lose a bunch of damage on that for the same magic damage and a bit of regen. I'll actually take it. What was I doing? That was foolish. So what I meant to do is go up there, but anyway. Alright, well, let's just do it. It's a lot more attack speed. I do like that. Plus 49%. It's pretty good. Yep, I'll take that. Straight damage boost. And this guy, yeah, okay. So that seems okay. Ooh, plus 71% attack speed. That is bonkers. Maybe I should shore up my regen a little more. I do like having the crazy attack speed, but without vampirism, I do need to worry about my health a little bit. Oops, we leveled up and didn't realize. Let's see. This is our big defense thing, which I guess wouldn't be bad for the boss at all. And defense is increased by 1 after every loop, or some HP recovery for passing on roadside tiles. That's probably the best thing for right now. Nice, okay. That's probably a solid upgrade here. For sure. I think I'll leave that one alone. Got a smoke ham again. I'd actually like to make it home with this loot this time. That'd be nice. Assuming we're gonna get to the boss, so I'm gonna save my Oblivion card for that. It'd be nice to get a couple more, but that doesn't look like it's gonna happen necessarily. So let's see. Evasion, vampirism, regen, magic. Lose 20% attack speed though. I guess a little more evasion is always a good thing, and the vampirism is probably good too. At this point, I doubt we're survivable for the boss. Need a lot more evasion usually. I think that's how we've kind of done it in the past. That is a little less attack speed, some regen, or some more damage. Probably doesn't matter much. Okay. Our attack speed has definitely dropped a whole lot. But hopefully this makes us nice and survivable. Oh, and I didn't realize that thing was not over the boss. So let's do this here. It'll take up a space of his palace and also potentially provide us with an ally when it comes time to do the fighting. We'll see if that pans out or not. Level 11 item. That, ooh, yeesh, that's a lot of damage. I'm just gonna take that based on the fact that it's a shit ton of damage. And let's see, we got a ring, vampirism, defense, magic damage. Nah, I should save the evasion. So that's more evasion and vampirism. I will take that. That seems better. So what do we got here? Damage all, regen, vampirism. Plus to attack speed, counter, and defense for some less HP. Might be a worthy trade right now. Okay, that's a lot less attack for regen and vampirism. Tempted to go for it. Tempted to go for it. Okay, another Oblivion card, that's good. That should square us with the boss when the time comes, if it ever does. Still just bloody waiting on more cards. Ooh, hello, that could be real nice, huh? Yeah, definitely. A little more max HP, vampirism, evasion, regen. I'm good. At least for the time being. See some attack speed, counter damage, all okay. In that case, I'll take that. That should be alright. Big time vampirism for when we get into the fight with the boss. Hopefully keep us alive. Just gotta get some more cards here. Gotta get there eventually, right? Almost there. Okay. Should be in pretty strong shape for the boss, I think, because we've still got all of our potions as well. Yeah, we should be in great shape for the boss when we spawn it. Which hopefully will be soon. Let's see, a bunch of evasion versus magic damage. Or with magic damage, rather. Actually, it might be worth it. Should be an easy boss win. Should be. Can't say it with certainty, but it should be. Oops, that was the wrong place. That's fine, not the end of the world. Ooh, hello. That is a nice armor. Is that worth it? It's a lot more HP, so probably. Let's see, we can do another one of these. That should be fine there. Almost there. Boss is almost here, and this should do it, right? So let me put it here. And we should get the boss spawned on this run. Yes. Okay, there he goes. And we'll Oblivion away some of his goodies. And all should do well. We should have plenty of HP by the time we get there, and 5 of our 6 potions is pretty good. A little more defense. Damage attack counter. Sure. I don't think it'll matter. We'll see. Doing good here. Let's see, evasion I want to keep. So just let that ride. Kill off this worm. And let's see, do we get... We do get our guard. That's cool. How is it possible? Shut up, we've got a score to settle. Yeah, we've talked enough on this point. Ah yeah, no problem. Well, we do have a worm. I thought Oh, maybe he escaped the last attack. That is a thing that happens. So hopefully this is fine. Get enough evades in here? Yep, we're good. Couldn't change anything, but your victory won't change anything either. Eternity will grind you to dust, and I'm just a small gear in that process now. If killing you makes me stronger, I won't need an eternity. Now be gone. So we got our skull back. Choose one reward. Access tilt. Time flies 15% faster. Deep pockets. Resource cap in the expedition is increased by 50%. Or +1 resurrection charge. I'm going to go for deep pockets. Let's stay. Let's see. Dominant mass damage is increased by 20% of defense value. 10% chance of stunning target, or every counterattack restores HP. Let's go with this, I guess. See if we can just grind out some more resources here. Let's see. Outposts at this point are very useful because I'm not worried about getting like more upgrades to my gear so much as I am about just, you know, grinding out the remainder of this map and getting more resources. So, you know, it's nice to get stuff, but not overly concerned about, not as concerned anyway about my longevity. Mostly want to get more of those stable metals. I really need to get more of those. Whoosh, look at that, Jesus. Let's see, road lantern there would seem useful. Okay, these guys are starting to hit fairly hard, aren't they? These guys do hit tough, but nothing we can't handle. This should be nice, yeah. Regen damage, all magic damage, and some extra evasion. That's cool. Finish this dude off. Still there. Ruins, who really cares? Oh, hello. That is a nice looking weapon. I will take it, and you, extra defense. Lose some attack speed, but survivability is good. Don't know if I'm gonna go around again or not. We'll see how good this feels like it turns out. Jeweler's lens, very good. Now let's give it one more, at least one more round, since we seem like we're doing fine here. be putting those up there. 14 shield, nice defense. Evasion. I wonder how many times you can actually go around. Is there like a maximum loop level? Or can you just keep going forever until you've essentially like maxed out all your item slots? I don't actually know. Okay, we've maxed out our stable metals. This is probably the last round we take. I don't think there's any point in continuing, really. I mean, I guess we could get more of everything, but that's really what we needed, was the stable metal. Could just experiment, see how far we can take this. So we are doing great so far. And I guess we'll soon max out our rations as well. Just did. Let's put you there. Oh, he died. How sad. Definitely need diminishing returns now that so much of our stuff is full. Let's see, that ring might be nice. Damage to all. Defense can't regen. Whatever. So, this stuff. What is this again? Noticeable change. 20 changes form a complete metamorphosis. I want to say you get that from tiles altering things, is that right? I don't actually remember. Yes, just got one there. So maybe we can get more of that. At some point I imagine it's going to just be obvious that like there's no point in continuing, we may as well just quit. So we're certainly getting items and such at this point, but items are not our greatest concern. We want these supplies that we can take back with us. And we do have 4 different upgrades that we can put in the supply depot back at home. I want to make sure that we carry those out. It doesn't look like I'm at risk of, you know, there being any big problems here. Thus far, we seem to be doing just fine on the murder. Staying pretty much at max HP. So, you know, not really a big deal. Near as I can gather, anyhow. I do have just a bit of curiosity, and I just kind of want to like just keep this going, see how far we can go, and whether or not there's like achievements for going around so many loops, or you know, if something crazy happens. I don't know. I just don't know. hello. Field of Blades. Where the hell did this come from? Is this something I missed? Plant Swarm has a soul. Plus 20% attack speed. What in the world is this, and where did it come from? I don't know. Let's see, we were just here. Overgrown field. No one sowed it, and no one will harvest its crops, yet it is still here somehow. Spawns a scarecrow every 4 days, creates a field of blades on empty tiles during combat. So did that come off of the village? Question mark? The tree spawn village? Possibly, I don't know. Either way, still don't really seem to matter. We're just blowing through all of this. Oops, we leveled up, forgot to look here. You have a pretty high defense value at this point. Or if you just fill the entire map. Like, wouldn't that be interesting, to fill the entire map? I assume that that would be very difficult to actually do. Landscape tiles can't be placed immediately next to the road. Only roadside tiles can do that, it seems. I'm just kind of curious. It would take a very long time to do that, so maybe that's not really a thing I should be doing. Well, that looks pretty good. Let's see, attack speed, evasion. Got such a crazy attack speed, plus 70% now. It's just like nothing can survive as long as you have a decent weapon. Guess that was a new tree town here? Yeah. Another village. We got 3 of them now. Okay, we just got a whatever that is. I know we need some of those for some sort of upgrade. Man, just getting so much stuff. An Orb of Expansion, that's the one. I'm not sure where that came from. We can't look at the encyclopedia from here, so that's a bummer. Otherwise we could probably see where it came from. But for now, it is what it is. Gonna keep letting this ride. I feel like at some point I'm gonna come to regret this, but I just want to know. It's such easy materials. Why wouldn't I want to keep going? Let's see. Yeah. Stick with the raw damage at this point. Guy took us down a little bit. Nothing too bad. Wow, plus 24% attack speed. That is ludicrous. Jesus. 20% vampirism in addition to plus 95% attack speed. That is crazy. Let's see, we can add that there. We can add another one here. That was maybe not the best thing that I could have done. I don't know, just gonna wait until it seems like we're actually at risk before I quit this. I want to see how much of the map I can fill in. Don't think it's gonna be the whole thing. That would probably take like another hour. Don't think that's gonna happen. Still doing okay health-wise. It's pretty much fine. Let's see, put a row lantern somewhere. Stick a grove there, sure, why not? Whatever. Like, what does it matter at this point? This all feels pretty academic right now. And we can't get any more stable metal, which is really upsetting. I wish we could get more of that. Oops. This should be a solid upgrade. Almost doesn't even feel like it's worth reading these things anymore. Just let the game essentially play itself. There's not much left to do except get higher level items occasionally. Feels like my base stats are just so high at this point that it doesn't really matter what we do. Which I'm sure is to some degree by design. Just a bummer we can't get any more of those staple metals. That would be really nice. Still so much of the map to fill in. Let's see, how close are we to... I'm not even paying attention where my character is. We're about to come up on the thing, so it's probably not worth continuing this anymore. I should probably just leave. So we're not really getting that much in the way of materials anymore. So we'll just leave. It was a fun experiment, and it was fun to just steamroll everything for a couple of loops here. But diminishing returns being what they are, I don't think there's any point in continuing. We'll kill all these dudes and get a couple cards, pause, we can play these to get whatever resources they offer us, and we will retreat. Now that should be a damn solid set of upgrades, right? We go to supply, we got a lot of stuff now. We got this, which is raising chance of finding a rare item by 10%. It's not insignificant at all. This is the extra HP for passing the campfire, but your max HP is lowered by more than that. That doesn't feel like a thing I want right now. 5 HP at the start of each day. That's fine, I guess. Shoe nails. That's good. It's just a little bit of thorns damage. But this we can't use, and this we don't want to use. You can't reorganize that. Okay, fine. Let's see, what else can we build? Can we build something? Still can't do the smelter. God damn it. Still need 5 more stable metal, which is a bummer. I would like to do that, but not now, I guess. And that is gonna mean we can't really build anything else right now. We could upgrade the field kitchen. What can we do? Plus 8% to campfire's healing power, which is not bad. Also the watchtower. Right, which gave us an extra tile and increases crossbowman strength. It's not terrible either. Let's see, does that use stable metal? It uses 8. Yeah, that uses quite a lot, so no. This doesn't, though. But it does use whatever those are. Something wants those, right? Yeah, crypt, warehouse. Those both want them, whatever they are. Encyclopedia, do you tell me? Orb of expansion, yes. So maybe we'll just hold off on that for now. And next time, we'll dive back into a level 2. Oh, hello, what is this? Where did this come from? Temporal beacon. Its light is so bright that it makes you forget about the passing of time. It speeds up time by 50% within its range. It can spawn time watchers, which are afraid of vampires, within its aura. Interesting. Well, we're going to have to experiment with that next time, I guess. I don't even know where that came from. Huh. That's very interesting. Okay, so next time, we're going to check that out. And we're going to dive into another Chapter 2 fight. Now that we've gotten some goodies and gotten some upgrades, and hopefully do a little better with that. And possibly, not just spawn, but actually take on the second boss. But for now, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you guys had a good time, learned something about the game. Yeah, we'll get back to it just as soon as we can. I've been missing this and glad to get back to it, so hopefully we'll do another one again very soon. Thanks so much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon.